Many splendored thing. You'll find that out.
I might have to.
It's only fair to warn you. I'm the world's smallest woman trap. You might never be able to escape.
Well, if you're everything everybody says you are, I might not want to escape. You know, you're kind of cute.
Thanks.
Hey, what time are you picking me up for the party tonight?
You're going with me?
Well, isn't that what you want?
Yeah. Look, how about now? We can still get in about 3 hours of parking before the party starts.
Your friends weren't kidding about you, were they?
I hope not.
Well, how about 7:30? Is that okay?
Fine. Unless I have a heart attack or something out of sheer expectation. See you then.
She give you an interesting smile.
Oh, dear, I hope I haven't got Jojo into something that he can't get himself out of.
Oh, he'll do all right.
I think she's got plans for me that I don't even know about. Now, you're not to take your eye off me for 1 second at that party, right?
Well, as a matter of fact, I hadn't planned to take my eyes off you anyway.
We're young, but never too young to set this whole world spinning, and we are never too young. For us, love's just beginning, so walk hand in hand with me. There are love songs to be sung. Say you'll be my girl and we'll show the world we're never too young.
Never Too Young is brought to you by Borden's and Elsie, a friend of every family. By Certs, the candy breath mint is mint of all. And by new one-a-day multiple vitamins plus iron.
Who needs more iron in their diet? The welder, the woman, or the teen? Actually, women 18 to 55 and teenagers need 50% more iron per day than men. Ideally from well-balanced meals. But here's how to be sure of getting the full recommended dietary allowance for iron, along with 9 essential vitamins. Take new one-a-day multiple vitamins, plus iron. Working in the city, where nervous tension sometimes gets the best of you. Time to reach for Miles Nervine, formulated to help ease that feeling of nervous tension, to help you feel calm. Just drop 1 or 2 fast-acting Nervine tablets into water and watch them dissolve into fast, effervescent help for nervous tension. Take as directed. Avoid excessive use. Also in liquid form and handy new capsules, Miles Nervine.
Pretty good on that board.
I picked it up kind of fast. Just takes practice like anything else.
Somehow I never got the time. Med school doesn't allow for much goofing around.
Well, now, what is that supposed to mean?
Chet, there's something I want to say.
Okay, fire away.
It's about Joy.
Look, Vince,
Don't get sore. I'm a serious guy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
It may seem funny to you, but I can't change what I am.
Look, Vince, Joy is your date. You brought her to the beach, and you're taking her to the party tonight. So what's there to talk about, huh?
Well, she hasn't given me too much encouragement, and I really care for her a lot, a whole lot.
Oh, now, who needs the hearts and flowers bit?
I'm trying to carry on a decent conversation with you. Why are you getting so sore?
Why don't you just go your way, and I'll go mine? I used to go out with Joy. Maybe we'll get back together again, and then maybe we won't. But just remember one thing. Joy's going to make up her mind, not you.
sort of mad. What did you say to him?
Nothing.
We had said something.
Just tried to talk to him like a friend. But he didn't seem to go for it.
Well, he's not thinking much of me, not at least while Bobby does.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to go somewhere else tonight? I mean, the party might be a real drag.
Well, I promised him I'd come. You know, and all my friends will be there.
Okay, we'll go. But just because you want to. I hope there are no problems from Chet. I hate emotional scenes.
Hey, you look lost in thought. Miles and miles away.
You can't read my mind.
Why can't I? Why did you come here?
To ask you what you'd do if Barbara won't go away with you,
I'm not sure, Susan.
you'd stay.
I'm not sure about anything anymore.
You'd stay, I know you would.
Well, you're very sure of yourself, aren't you?
No. In fact, I'm very unsure. All I'm sure about is people.
And you're not people?
And you haven't answered my question.
Well, I'll probably leave.
I want you to stay.
Why?
Well, that's one question that doesn't need answering.
Can I be included in the secret?
You are the victim.
You're a very happy girl today, aren't you?
Well, my secret's a happy one. It makes me feel very good and very hopeful.
I see. Well, tell me something. Should that scare me?
No, but I don't think Barbara's going to go away with you.
Why? Did she say something to you?
No, but I listen and watch a lot. You know me, Susan, the observer.
Yes, I do know you, that's for sure.
It really didn't bother you, did it?
What?
My hanging around and everything.
No, of course not. As a matter of fact, whenever I see you, I feel very charmed.
I know.
Lady Susan, you are a dead giveaway. I can tell everything you're thinking in that head of yours just by looking at your funny little face. You don't really believe I love Barbara, do you?
No, I don't.
Well, you better. For your own good. Don't try and fool yourself, Susan, and don't try and use reason here because it just doesn't work. I want you to be happy, but not by kidding yourself into believing something that isn't true.
All right. I understand what you're trying to say, but the same thing applies to you. You think that because you're older, that everything you do is wiser and that nobody else can figure anything else out. Well, don't fool yourself, Elsie, because that's exactly what I think you're doing.
Elsie has a secret for you. You want to grow up big and strong like your daddy. Then follow me. La, 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 la. Here's the secret. Borden's homogenized milk.
My mom gives me Borden and I drink up every drop.
Of course you do. That's because it tastes so good. Now let's see you drink this big glass all up just for Elsie. Even when you were a tiny one, milk was working for you. Nourishing, strengthening, building. And Borden's homogenized milk has extra vitamin D. Do you know what extra vitamin D is for?
To make milk taste extra good with cookies.
And it makes you grow very big and strong.
Like Daddy.
Ask a candy expert. Sir, what do you think of new Certs?
Certs has the best taste I ever ate.
Ask a breath expert. What do you think of new Certs?
Certs really keeps your breath fresh. Believe me.
Only new Certs give you two
2 mints in 1. Stops bad breath in seconds. Tastiest mint of all. Delicious new Certs is a tempting, tingling new candy with a mintier mint flavor. What's more, new Certs is the only white mint with Retsin, the amazing breath purifier that stops bad breath in seconds.
If you want a candy mint, if you want a breath mint.
Get Certs. Only new Certs give you 2. 2 mints in 1. Certs stops bad breath in seconds. Tastiest mint of all. Certs. C-E-R-T-S.
Susan. Hey, come on, let's get back to the game. I've really got you this time.
Dad, promise me you'll never do that again. You were driving like a maniac.
Look, Susie, I didn't realize how fast I was driving. I'm sorry.
Okay, but I'm never going to let you drive again if you're going to drive like that.
I was bugged with the police, don't you understand?
Well, they're the ones that should have been bugged with your speeding.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, just promise me you'll never do it again. You're not on a drag strip yet. All we did was go for ice, and it doesn't melt that fast.
Okay. It'll never happen again, I promise. Anyway, let's dance and forget it, huh? Just make that little move right there, and I've got you. Marilyn, for gosh sakes, can't you stop staring at Alfie for 2 minutes?
Well, I admit I was watching Alfie, but, I was thinking about you, Jojo.
Oh, well, you're sure great at the snow jobs.
Hey, come on, let's dance.
No, not until I win once. Come on, it's your move.
Oh, you'll never beat me at this crazy checker game. I'm a shark.
I hope so.
I know so. Watch.
This may not be my night. Let's forget that.
Hey, I'm good at arm wrestling, too. My dad had me exercise for 5 years before he even let me go out with a date on with a boy.
Yeah, well, don't show me. Some girls leave a string of broken hearts behind them. You leave broken arms. Why don't we dance?
Okay.
Something to drink, Barbara?
Love it. Hey, you're not keeping your promise.
What promise?
You said if I was nice to Jojo, then you would be nice to me.
Well, I'm being nice to you. I'm being very polite, and I'm dancing with you.
I had a nice in mind. Is there an outside patio here?
Now, Marilyn, that's very naughty. You know I came here with Barbara, so let's just dance.
It'll just make it worse.
Marilyn, I'm not used to dealing with an aggressive woman.
Well, what's aggressive? Alfie, do you want me to go on being nice to Jojo?
Desperately. I've never seen him looking so happy.
I'll even let him beat me at arm wrestling. If you'll be just a little bit more understanding.
Yes, well, I'll do everything I can, Marilyn, but within reason.
Are you really hung up with Barbara?
Yes, I am. Very much.
She's not your type of girl.
Marilyn, you're wasting your time.
Since it's my time, I'll handle it the way I want to now, Alfie. I mean, after all, it's just my time.
You never take no for an answer, do you?
Of course not.
Marilyn, you're too much.
I'm just trying to be.
Marilyn, I told you no.
Now.
Did you see that? All my friends are turning into traitors. Oh, tell me that wasn't true, Barbara. Barbara?
Well, that was a pretty stupid thing to do.
Well, I didn't do anything.
I'm going to go talk to Barbara.
Jojo, look, I'm sorry.
You think? Hey, Marilyn, you better watch that stuff.
What stuff?
Oh, come on, I saw you with Alfie. Just remember, you have me to face later.
Oh, you're for me, Jojo. Honest you are.
You're just the most confusing girl I've ever met.
Here, have a bite.
I borrowed some tissue.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
You know, I think Dad's fallen asleep.
With all this noise... Barbara, it wasn't Alfie's fault.
I didn't say it was. I guess I'm just in a bad mood tonight.
Well, you know, Marilyn, she's just a character.
I know.
Well, she went after Tad last week.
It's not that, Susan. It's just that... Well, all the girls go for Alfie. They always have, and they...
Always will? Well, all the more reason for you to just lock him up if you want him at all. Well, just marry him, Barbara.
This is a breakfast flake, made from one grain, invented in 1902. This is the Team Flake, the best news in breakfast flakes since 1902. Just invented by Nabisco. Unlike old-fashioned flakes, Team Flakes is the first cereal to blend 4 great grains for flavor. Rice and corn and oats and wheat, teamed up in each delicious flake. And Team Flakes are bubbled to keep them extra crisp. They're not flat like ordinary flakes. Team Flakes have a deliciously different flavor because we bake 4 great grains in every flake for a spirited new taste. Treat your family to new Team Flakes. Look for the bright new box that gives you the best news in breakfast flakes since 1902.
A woman's life is love. She loves her family, loves life itself. And because everyone depends on her love so much, she can't afford to give in to everyday tension headaches. She needs special help of her own for her tension headache. Now she has it. Brand new Cope. Cope immediately goes to work to relieve pain, while a special relaxer eases the tension that causes so many women's headaches. Just take Cope when a tension headache threatens to rob you of the serenity you need and the loving care they need. C-O-P-E. Cope. Cope understands women as no other headache remedy can. Cope, to help a woman be herself and lead her life of love.
Chet?
Yeah?
I don't want to go out with any other guys anymore. Ever.
Well, now, You don't want to tie yourself down to me, do you?
Well, that's a fine thing. A girl asks you to go steady and you turn her down.
Well, I never turn anything down.
Well,
Well, we'll talk about it later, when I take you home.
I don't like to talk then.
Yeah, I know. Instant quiet.
Instant happy Bobby. Tell me something, Chet. Is she something you have to get out of your system before I can have your complete attention?
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you something, friend. I don't play the game that way. I'm used to having guys hung up on me, not vice versa.
Now, look, take it easy, Bobby. Just cool it for a while, huh?
I mean it. You really turn me on. Like a steady setup with you. With me, a guy's not a sometime thing.
Look, I said we'd talk about it later.
No, sir, Mr. Brandon. You've got to make a decision now, tonight. I don't want any more of this now you see it, now you don't.
You knew I used to go out with her.
When I kiss a man, I want his undivided attention.
So I figure with half a break and Dad's financial help, I ought to be able to buy a pretty good medical practice in Beverly Hills. That'd mean I'd be on my way. How about that?
Vince, stop acting so square, please.
What?
Oh, come on, let's dance. I'm tired of hearing you talk.
I don't understand you. Just a minute ago you said let's stop dancing, and you said you wanted me to talk.
It's because you're such a bad dancer, and I thought I would enjoy hearing you talk more, but I didn't.
Yeah? What teed you off?
It's just that I don't like doctors, and I can't stand people who are studying to be doctors. And most of all, more than anybody else, I can't stand Chet Brandon.
I suppose that makes sense. If a guy had 10 years to sit and figure it out.
Quit trying to be funny and dance, would you?
Maybe I just ought to take you home.
Well, maybe you better.
All right. I'll tell Barbara and Susan good night for us.
All right, you do that. Be the nice, polite, proper little boy. Go ahead. Seems like you two could wait until later to start crawling all over each other. What's the matter, Joy? Is your square Ben Casey bugging you? Look, Bobby, why don't you be quiet? You're not impressing anybody anymore. Well, I'm certainly not trying to impress you.
Now, easy. Both of you.
Chet, would you step aside? Vince and I are trying to leave.
I don't want you to go yet, Joy.
Well, whether I come or go is my business, Chet, not yours.
Yes, it is. I've just decided we're going to dance. Come on. Well, I guess that's that.
Don't just stand there. He's dancing with your girl. Go belt him.
Me? No. I should have known from the start. Joy isn't my girl, and she never will be. You want me to take you home, Bobby?
Okay. I'll walk out tonight. But I'm not giving up on that hot rod kook. Not yet. Come on. You're stupid.
Yeah. But, not anymore.
I hate you. I really do just hate you.
Yeah, I know. The same way that I hate you.
Chet, I'm not going to go out with you anymore. I've made up my mind.
And I've made up my mind, too. I think I've been a jerk long enough. I've seen you with Vince and I've gotten sore. I've dated because you've dated, but it doesn't work. I think you know how I feel about you. I think you've known from the start. And this time I'm not going to let anything get in our way.
What do you mean?
I mean that we're going steady, Joy. As of right now, and nothing anybody says is going to make any difference. We're just going steady, and that's it. Hey, Alfie. What? Marilyn said to tell you I'm happy. I'm happy.
These are Kraft chocolates. Chocolates with a difference. And the difference is the chocolate, made extra rich with extra milk. Fine candy shops use chocolate like this, and so does Kraft. The result? Chocolates like you buy in candy shops, now from Kraft. 16 kinds, wherever you shop.
The fancy candies come from Kraft, and they're fresh from the Kraft Candy Kitchen.
First it was yo-yo, then it was skateboard. Now it's brittling. Brittling is taking a big piece of Kraft peanut brittle and sharing it with a friend. Kraft roasts the peanuts before they go in the brittle. So join the craze! Start brittling day. Get Kraft crispy peanut brittle.
Never Too Young is brought to you by Kraft Candies, fresh from the Kraft Candy Kitchens. By Nabisco, makers of so many good things to eat. And by Cope, relieves women's everyday headaches.